Hello, everyone, and welcome to our last lesson in our entrepreneurship unit 2, the ideation process. Again, our learning objectives for this unit on ideation process has been to create effective survey questions to gather information about consumer preferences for a particular product, analyze responses to identify potential consumer demand for the product, utilize design thinking principles to conceptualize a new product design, explain the process of generating ideas for new business ventures, and understand the significance of determining consumer demand for entrepreneurial success, and assess consumer preferences and understand the impact of consumer choices on product groups. Now, in this lesson 2.3, we're going to be talking specifically about market research. This is where we're going to define ways to gather information about consumer preferences for a particular product and to analyze responses to identify potential consumer demand for the product. First off, let's start with talking about the purpose of market research. This is making informed decisions as a business owner. So market research is the process of gathering data on the actual or potential target market for a product or a service. This includes gathering data, understanding the target market, improving product development. All right, let's take a little bit more in detail about the market research process. First thing you have to do is you have to collect data. You have to gather the relevant information about your target market, it's the competitors, and the industry trends. This can be done through surveys, interviews, focus groups, observation, secondary research like market reports or industry data, and online research. Next is you have to analyze that data. This is where you're taking that data, the collected data, to identify patterns, trends, insights. It involves organizing, summarizing, and interpreting the data to understand consumer preferences, market needs, and the competitive landscapes. Finally is interpretation. This is where you draw conclusions from that analyzed data and understand the implications for the business. This involves identifying opportunities, risks, and potential challenges based on the market research findings. So, how do you do market research? Well, there's different ways. You can talk looking at surveys and target markets. This is understanding your audience. Now, a survey is a list of questions given to consumers designed to help business owners understand their wants and needs in order to produce a better and more popular product. Now, your target market is the subset of the population that is expected to purchase a specific product or service. A sampling group is a small, manageable group of individuals meant to be representative of a much larger population, the target market. And finally, your consumer profile. These are the characteristics that define the consumers of a target market. All of these things work together, surveys and target markets, your sampling group, your consumer profile, all this works toward understanding your audience. So of course, it's all designed to know your customers and understanding those target market characteristics. So you have to also understand part of this is your demographic characteristics. This is part of knowing your target market. So demographic characteristics are specific traits or attributes of a population, such as age, ethnicity, gender, and socioeconomic status, which help to describe and categorize groups of people based on common characteristics that they share. Psychographic information is the information on a consumer or a target market that is based on qualitative data such as behavior, preferences, and hobbies. In all of this, you have to do qualitative research. It is a type of research that seeks to understand data that is not just numerical, such as a person's attitudes, characteristics, or beliefs. Qualitative research is often collected through communication and open-ended questions. All right, and so that is our last lesson in our Unit 2 ideation process. This lesson 2.3 is about market research, where we help define ways to gather information about consumer preferences for a particular product and analyze the responses to identify potential consumer demand for a product.